Hey y'all, welcome back to another edition of Friday's edition of Fandom Has No Intelligence. Hey man, I'm your boy Smoke. We got my man Souf, and we also got my man Trail joining us real soon, man. Hey, listen, you don't want to miss this one. Hey, we got a bounce back game this week. We're gonna get right into it. Hey, listen, you don't want to miss this one. Daryl Green week. You want to stay right here, stay tuned. Hey, listen, come back after these messages.
Commanders really saw Martavis Bryant for 1 week and decided to trade their first-round receiver to a division rival. That's Aura, folks.
Like dude, I literally went to our FK the night of the name Redskins getting retired and put up a sign that says HTT or forever. I hate the trash of Commander's name, but hating on the new ownership and wanting us to lose is all bro. You should want the burgundy and gold to win NDC.
What's up, South? How you doing, man? Welcome back, bro. Hey, man, how's everything, South? How you feeling,
Hey
man, on
man,
this Good
look, it's good to
Friday?
be back. It's good to be back. I missed y'all. Um, yeah, man, I missed y'all. I miss all
Yeah,
my people.
that's
It's
what happened
nice.
when you got money. You can take 2 weeks off at a time. I know that's what happens when you get money. That's what happens. You know what I mean? You could go abroad and explore the rest of the world. I know, man. I ain't get there yet. I no. I was about to lie. I was about to say I don't think I ever left the East Coast. No, I went to Vegas one time. But other than that, hey man, listen, I'm a homebody, bro. So hey man, but nah, welcome back, man. I miss you, bro. You know, what I mean, last 2 weeks, man, Trail been holding it down. He gonna join real soon, man. But like I said in the intro, man, this is Daryl Green week. Daryl Green week, man. They retiring a number. He's getting the key to the city tomorrow. I just saw that video between him and the mayor of DC. Hey man, give me some of your finest memories of Daryl Green, man.
Smoke. When I was reading through our prompts, I'm not that old to have like a Daryl Green moment, right?
Hmm.
But Champ Bailey was my favorite corner. And obviously Daryl Green, they played together. And I hear
Hmm.
the stories from my dad about how good Daryl Green was. So I got to see him play towards the end of his career, when he was like 40. But like it was cool watching him because he played with like Smoot and them boys, I
Hmm.
think a year or two.
Yeah.
But I I played corner growing up. So yeah, man, I think he kind of always wanted to be a little fast guy like him. So
Hmm.
that's what I got.
Yeah, I heard that. Hey man, Daryl Green inspired a lot, man. Like I'm a little older than you. I do remember the heydays of Daryl Green a lot. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And just what he brought to this team, brought to the city and stuff like that, man. This guy, hey man, when he retired, he was still listed as possibly the fastest player in the NFL, man. This guy clocked like I want to say like a 4.2, you know what I mean, back then, which is great. You know what I mean? You get a 4.2, 4.3 guy back then, like I mean, we glaze over that stuff now when we see these prospects coming in, and for him to do it 20 years, bro, 20 plus years, man, with one team, you know what I mean. I think this is well overdue. Like,
Yeah,
but you know what I mean, former ownership, stuff like that, former players, certain, and I see an eye to eye with former leadership, and I understand they wanted to distance themselves as far as away from you know what I mean the former guy that was here, man. But now we got competent ownership and they're doing the right thing. They're trying to bring back the heyday of Washington. And I think they on the right track, man. But yeah, I'm here, bro. Like Daryl Green, man. I was watching a little snippet earlier. I think it was shout out to Scott Abraham, ABC7. He interviewed Doug Williams, and Doug, he was joking around like how Daryl Green would tell folks that he got the best of Doug in practice, but Doug like, nah, I got the best of you. I knew the type of passes to throw your way. You know what I mean? If it was a moon ball, basically, you got the speed to catch up to it. But if it's like a direct line shot, hey man, good luck, Daryl Green. So that's something that I found a little funny that these two guys that's a part of the Super Bowl lineage and stuff like that, man. They can joke around. Hey, what's up, Jeff? I see you down there. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the show, Jeff. But yeah, man, Darrell Green, man. And even if you're in the comments, go
That's
in.
Smoke.
Yeah. Oh, that's Unc. Hey, Unc, man. Hey, stop playing. Unc. I need you to put Unc in front of that, man. Hey, listen. So I need you to go ahead and put in the comments, man, like some of your finest memories of the good 2-8, man.
He got them all. Hey, Unc got them all.
Hey, he do.
Unc saw him drafted.
Yeah, he did. He did. Wait, listen, that's crazy because I have a surprise for y'all today, man. I showed it to Souf backstage. I was trying to wait for my guy Good Darrell to get up here. Hopefully he'll join real soon, man. He'll join real soon. But in honor of Darrell Green, man, I know this guy. You can see I got on the jersey. You can see I got on the jersey, y'all. But in honor of Darrell Green, I had to pull out the 13. I had to pull it out. Forbes. This is a week, Forbes. Hey, listen, this is a cornerback week, man. I got the Forbes jersey on. Look at the little split. You know what I mean? Feeling a little good. Man. So, yeah, this is my Forbes week, man. Hey, Souf, man, listen. Darrell Green, he I'm not going to say he was 1-on-1, but at that time he played, he was considered an elite corner. He was one of the top guys out there, making game-saving plays. We all seen the highlights of him chasing down Tony Dorsett, and I just found out I didn't see that game. I was too young, you know what I mean? But I just found out that
I know who did see
it. My man, so yeah, but I did find out when he made that tackle that saved 7 points. You know what I mean? Well, it saved 4 because we managed to hold them to a field goal and stuff like that, man. And just little things like that, man. Like a guy not quitting on the play. We see stuff like that with certain players on our team right now. Brandon Coleman, he just don't quit. If the play going downfield, Brandon Coleman is running down the field with it, man. So that's what it takes to build the right culture and stuff like that. And Darrell Green was a part of the foundation of this team, man. Like we all like looked at the hogs and stuff like that, but Darrell Green was that one stable guy, no matter what, on the other side of the field, man, that just did his job, man. Just did his job. You got anything else you want to add about Darrell?
I wish he would still play for us, bro.
Yeah, because that's something we need, right? That's something we need. So I'm doing a little reverse psychology, man. Listen, I know the fan base don't like 1-3. We don't like him. I'm even put myself in it because I literally just took this out of the plastic. I wore it one time last season, and it was week 2. What happened week 2 last year against Denver? He got his first career pick. I put it back in the plastic because I just didn't like the A.J. Brown sightings, the 2 games he played against him or whatever it was. I put it back in the plastic. I just took it back out the plastic, bro, for this show right here. In honor of Darrell Green. I don't got a Darrell Green jersey, but I do got an E-Money jersey. That's who we going to be this weekend. E-Money Forbes, man. E-Money. Go ahead, get some E-Money out there, man. Go ahead, invest in E-Money, man. E-Money, 1 interception. That's what I'm calling, man. I ain't gonna say it's a pick 6. It's 1 interception this week, man. Andy Dalton like to give away candy. We coming up on Halloween season, so go ahead, pass out that candy, Andy Dalton, to number 13, E-Money Forbes, man. So yeah, man. But we gonna move right along, man. But I'm just proud of Darrell Green, man. And when Darrell come in, I'm gonna get his memories of Darrell Green, and then we gonna keep it going. But as far as how we gonna keep it moving, we gonna go to the injury report, man. Let's start with Carolina. I have the full injury list. So some people been anticipating their rookie running back coming out this week, making his season debut, Jonathan Brooks, but his practice window just opened up, so he's officially ruled out. You got guys like Josie Jewell, Taylor Mason, and even Jadeveon Clowney, he's out. But it's just a list. This looks like, I think Deuce said it this week after the Baltimore game that our injury list would be probably like 20 to 25 players. No, Carolina has about 20 to 25 players that are on their injury list. And I want to say 6 are out, and then an additional 3 are doubtful. And this is already, a 1-5 team? I think they need everybody on the line. Like, they need everybody to participate to try to just get some momentum, man. What you think about their injury so far? Did you expect Jonathan Brooks to play and stuff like that this week? Because he was a highly touted running back coming out
It's
of
gonna sound crazy,
Texas.
but like, I've been not here, so like, I knew we had the Panthers. Funny story, me and my dad were talking about going to this game, this Panthers game, but it'd be a quick turnaround for us because we just got back in. But then he also was like, he's like, I really don't want to go to that game, and I was like, why? And he was like, it's gonna be a bad game.
Oh man.
So honestly, I haven't been paying too much attention. Like as a fan, I haven't been paying too much attention to the Panthers at all. I live in Georgia, so we got the Falcons doing their thing, and like it's like a 2-team race with them and the Bucks. Nobody even cares about the Panthers. Like we're playing them. It just like their injury report, awesome. Like sucks, but I don't really. Jonathan Brooks, has he played this year?
Nope. He coming off IR, so they just opened up his 21-day window.
I don't have any sort of comments on Jonathan. I don't even know who he. I don't even know how he plays as a pro. So Jadeveon Clowney, I think, would have probably affected the game at some point. So as a fan, him being out, it's competitive advantage for us. And Josie Jewell, I saw him play in. I think he's a Michigan State linebacker. He was good there.
I think so too. Yep, I think so too.
He was good. I don't honestly, I didn't even know he played for the Panthers.
I thought when he with Denver, was Josie Jewell with Denver? I don't know. I don't know.
Detroit, no? Maybe I don't know. I
don't know, man.
But like, I knew he was decent in college. Had no idea he played on the Panthers. As far as the injury list goes.
And right now, man, with the Panthers, man, they got everything we had before Josh Harris took over, man. They probably got the worst owner. Not even gonna say probably. They have the worst owner in pro football, man. This guy just he can't even get certain projects approved in the area. That's how bad he is, man. And once your local area stop withholding funds and stuff, it's basically like it's you against the world at that point, man. So hey, I shout out to Carolina, man. There go my guy Trill. Hey Trill, I'm just going over the injuries, but I'm gonna double back. To the Darrell Green stuff because I want to hear some of your finest memories of Darrell Green. But let's go to Washington injuries. We have two outs. Of course, we all know, speedy recovery, man, to John Allen. He's not even on the injury report. He's already, on IR for the season. What was it, torn pectoral? Correct me if I'm wrong. But as far as, like, guys that's on this active 53 now, we're missing Dorrance Armstrong this week. He's out with a rib. He got hurt last Sunday against Baltimore. Came back to the sideline, not even with a helmet, not even with shoulder pads. So it could be pretty serious. And safety Tyler Owens. Those are the two that are out. With a questionable, Cleveland Ferrell with a knee, B-Rob with a knee, and Jordan McGee. Hey, Jordan McGee got to play this week. If he don't play this week, his season is done. He's already at that 21-day window. So there's no more putting him back on a 4-game IR and stuff like that. So, hey, man, we should see a good Jordan McGee sighting today. This weekend, especially on special teams, man. So I think and someone asked earlier when we were in the space, like, shout out to, I think it was Outlaw or something. Shout out to Outlaw. Are we the healthiest team in the division? And according to, my injury report, I think we are. I think we're still good. Yes, we lost John Allen, for the season, but we drafted that replacement. We talked about that all off season with the Johnny Newton. We're going to get to that later. You know what I mean? So I think we're still in pretty good shape, man. But, hey, nah, I smoke. Forget injuries. Talk about E-Money. Hey, Trail. Hey, listen. I'm coming to you, bro. I need some Darrell Green memories, right? But I just want you to see what I got on first.
Oh, man.
There we go, Trail. Hey, listen, in honor of Daryl Green, I say E-Money. Hey, he getting that pick this year, man. I told Souf the last time I wore this jersey was week 2 last year. Week 2, hung it up in the closet, still had the plastic on the dresser. My wife probably like, why you ain't throw that in the trash? Like, because I'm not safe yet. I may have to return the sender. You go 2 weeks later, AJ Brown, put my man in a spin bag. I put the jersey back in the plastic, put it in my drawer. I put it in my drawer, man, and I pulled it back out today for this show in honor of Daryl Green, man. He getting the key to the city tomorrow. Give me some of your finest memories, you know what I mean, of Daryl Green, of what you've seen or what you may have heard, bro.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. My realest memory of Daryl Green is you remember when it was just 3 ESPN channels. It was what, ESPN, ESPN2, then ESPN Classic.
Mm-hmm.
At nighttime, ESPN Classic used to always replay the Fast Man competition.
Oh,
and they did it for all of the years. So like as a kid, I just remember aligning like seeing, you know, Daryl Green on that. Obviously it was replays, but like, you know, for me, man, like I don't have no real vivid memories of him, his on field play. Like, you know, I'm older, but at the same time, like when DG was playing, like I was a young boy. So like, you know, I didn't really, you know, of course I knew, you know, who Daryl Green is, but like what he did on the field, like I wasn't, me personally, I wasn't locked in like that. And he retired 2002.
Yeah, somewhere around there, 2001, 2002.
That was my
I think he played 1 year with Smoot, if I'm correct. He played one year with Smoot. Yeah, yep. 01. He probably retired going into 02. So yeah.
So that was like my sophomore year in high school, and like at that time, you know, I was like keeping up more, you know, what was going on, but still like, you know, that's old man DG at that point, like, you know what I'm saying, like, but yeah, I mean, for me personally, like, you know, shout out to DG. I know he's a great, you know, in the fan base, but like me personally, like I'd be lying if I said, oh yeah, I remember when he did this and this. I don't have one of those with him.
Yeah. And yeah, so maybe Souf was right. Maybe we needed guys like Telly and Unc and, you know what I mean, all them guys to just make a quick guest appearance or, you know, just be in the comments. Give me your finest memories, man. Y'all typing it in the comments, man. We're gonna make sure they pop up on the screen, man. Because like,
I told you I ain't old, you know, I ain't no old dude, you know, I'm medium old, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you say medium old? Medium old is something new. I ain't heard that one before, man. But yeah, man.
I'm old enough to know better. That's it.
Yep. That's true, man. So yeah, man, like we got a good game this week, man. We're gonna dive into it. Like I just went over the injuries and I said, you know, John Allen, this is gonna dive right into the next topic. John Allen, you know, he out for the season. But we drafted, I say his replacement. I'm gonna start with Souf. What are your expectations for good old Johnny Newton? What's your expectations starting this Sunday? What are your expectations, Souf?
I don't know if I have any expectations, honestly. I think I want him to play well, obviously, but this defense, man, I got that D line, man. I don't know. It's just 4 guys out there now at this point. Like 4 guys, the John Newton, John Allen, you flip-flop the names, it don't matter. Like, we just got to stop the run. And I hope he could – I hope he's a disruptor, I guess. I hope he can disrupt the pocket and maybe make some plays because the other guy, I know speedy recovery and all that good stuff, but, like, who wasn't doing it? So I hope he, you know, he plays a role, like a good role in this game. And I know it's going to be him and Phil, too. So Phil been playing all right. Now,
Phil been popping.
Phil, you know, Johnny Newton, I gave him a moniker, Phil 2.0. But I don't know if I don't even know if he's that now because Phil's playing good. So I don't know, man.
So let me ask you a question, Sal. I heard it earlier this week. Do you feel like John Allen and Deron Payne are the same player?
I think they both almost freelanced together too much when they're on the field. So like I think they would both be doing whatever they wanted to do, and sometimes it would kind of like mess up like the scheme. So it would make a gap where it's not supposed to be, and then that makes the defense look bad because now there's a gash for like 20, 30 yards. I don't think they're the same player. I think John Allen had that one, like he's got that hump move that he's known for. I don't even know if it worked at all this year, but anyway, that's besides the point. Deron Payne, I think penetrates more than than
Hey man, we on the Family Friendly Show. We good, man. We grown. Go ahead. Hey, y'all crazy, man. Crazy.
Let me jump in, Sal, real quick, because I don't want.
Yeah, go ahead, Trail. Let me hear your expectations.
I don't think. I don't think they're the same person, but I think they have the same tendencies. If that makes sense.
Okay.
And and South hit on one of them with the freelance stuff. Like, I do think they try to use leverage to their own advantage instead of stay disciplined or whatever that specific they calls. However, we've seen it work for both of them when they weren't in the game together. When they doing the game together, they do it. I mean, you see the hole open up wide and running back gets 15, 20 yards. You know what I'm saying? So, but to that point though, I'm excited. Going back to the Johnny Newton question, I'm excited to see Johnny Newton with more reps in a starting role because he's obviously the starter now. Well, is he? Is Phil gonna start? What do you think?
I think Newton gonna start. I think they like Phil where he's at, coming to spell because we can't forget about they this will be I think Sheldon Day's second or third game, getting called up from the practice squad and stuff like that. I think they're gonna let
he played.
Yeah, he played in
the Baltimore game.
It was either Cincinnati or Arizona. He played. Sheldon Day played.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he got locks too and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes you can probably get them confused if you ain't paying attention to the number between him and Johnny Newton because they both got the locks coming out the back of the helmet and stuff like that. But yeah, Sheldon Day done got some snaps this year.
I'm excited for Johnny because I mean he's shown some glimpses already. And so like see him in the starting role. I mean, more snaps. I mean, I would imagine he could bring that potential of what he was in college, but again, he's shown a couple flashes here and there, but I'm excited for that. And as far as Jonathan Allen, man, I pray and I wish the best for him, but again, the fan in me just full transparency. I think we might have seen the last of Jonathan Allen. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like this move maybe. I know some of y'all probably gonna hate me for saying this, but addition by subtraction. Jonathan Allen I feel like he does bring a leadership quality to the D line that probably is going to be missed. He's not a novice. He has experience. He's not a scrub, but at the same time, man, like I do feel like he is not the player that we remember him being, and we've seen it from time to time in this league that, who you are can sometimes keep you in a job and in a position longer than what it may be. And I think for him, that's kind of how I feel. Like, I'm ready to see a fresh face take over. You know what I'm saying? Like, if truth be told, like the D-line has been unimpressive for me for the past 2.5 seasons. It's a lot of money invested into that position, into those players, and truthfully, they've been underwhelming for the amount of money that they're drawing in. And I think this injury, I mean, I hated for it to come, but I think this injury low key helps Adam Peters and some decision making, you know what I'm saying, in the long run.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of where I'm at with it. Like I said, I wish him well. I'm not saying it's the end of his career, but the end of Washington, I think that's where it's at.
Yeah. Like as far as the question I asked, so I kind of see him as a similar player, similar skill set as far as Deron and John. And I think Newton brings a little different. Like his first step is elite. Like it's good. And I feel like if we got the power with Deron, the speed of Newton, I would like to see how these offensive lines are adjusting and stuff like that. So I have very high expectations for this guy. This guy was deemed top 15, top 20 pick coming into the draft. But, medical stuff come out, about his feet and stuff like that, which pushed him to the second round. And, I don't think Adam Peters is going to let a dog like that sit on the board for the next team. You know what I mean? So I think that the team has high expectations for Johnny Newton. I just want to see where his endurance at, where the stamina at, and stuff like that, knowing that it's a little bit more on your plate now. You know what I mean? Just seeing how he going out there and wrecking the game. That's what we need. We need a game wrecker. And hopefully Newton, he can reset that clock as far as contractually. Yes, I know John Allen ain't really due no guaranteed money after this year, but this guy could really reset that defensive line room, man. And the key to the game is, you want to stay young in certain places on your team and stuff like that. So we all seen when John got paid. After that, just ain't really lived up to it. Deron gets paid. Just ain't lived up to it. We got hungry guys. Listen, Phil is in year 3. He's like, you know what? Either I'm going to make money here or I'm going to put some stuff on film to make money elsewhere, because his days could be numbered here. You know what I mean? But I like that Phil is bringing a different attitude. But as far as Johnny, bro, like,
I'm glad you said something about Phil.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm glad you said something about Phil playing up, because, just like Deron, this, keep me honest, out. This is a contract year 2 for Phil, right?
So my thing is second rounds, is it 3 or 4 years? So he could get read up after this season.
I don't trust that either.
Yeah.
I'm being honest, man. Like, because
it could be coaching though too, Trail. Like
it
they got good coaching.
Yeah. But for Deron, I mean, Deron is confusing to me because he has everything you want at the position: the speed, the size. He has the talent. He has tech moves. He has technique. He can move around on the lines, but the execution part of it is like, bro, what's missing? He's getting back there.
You know what? I will say,
the quarterback. Like, well, what's the problem? You know what I'm saying?
I know all of us just dogged out the D line just now in our little segment, but I think this is the best game that they're gonna have on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Carolina added some pieces. I know they added a Robert Hunt and stuff like that to the interior O-line, but they still having problems, man. Like they still having problems. I didn't think that this team, as far as Carolina, would be 1-5 this season. I didn't even envision them benching a Bryce Young 2-3 weeks into the season. Like, I don't know what's going on down there, man. It just seems so discombobulated. Hey, shout out to Radar. I saw Radar in the comments, man. Shout out to you. Thanks for pulling up, bro. But yeah, man, I'm gonna just end it with the Johnny Newton, man. I think he can wreck the game this weekend. Give him the opportunity. You know what I mean? Let him use his speed. Let him use his strength. They like to run a little, like Canales has been running a little outside zone with Hubbard. It ain't been too much in between the tackles, but Hubbard, man, has been, he's been exceeding expectations. And so now I just need my edges to play sound. You know what I'm saying? I need a Cleveland Ferrell if you plan to play sound. I just need some of these guys, man, because not only did we lose John Allen, we lost a 7th round rookie and what's my man name from Notre Dame? It's slipping my mind. Say it again.
Baptiste.
Yeah, Baptiste. Yep. Baptiste. Thank you.
Baptiste going too?
Yeah, he gone, man. He hurt. He hurt from what I
Hey, so
understand.
that's
So
three then, because Owens is on IR too.
yeah, but if I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me double check it. If I think Baptiste is on IR, so they wouldn't even list him on the injury report. You know what I'm saying? So if
Yeah,
he's on IR, yeah, he wouldn't even be listed, man.
yeah.
But like since we there, man, and we talking defense, hey Trail, I'm gonna bounce it to you, man. What you think Witt should do against, Andy Dalton, Hubbard, Xavier Legette? They may have Deontay Johnson. They got some names. They got some names. Miles Sanders, in the backfield. What you think he should do against Carolina, man? He ain't got nothing to say. Trail ain't got nothing to say.
I mean, bro, like, it's so much to say about nothing. That's how I feel, bro. Like, first of all, for us, I don't trust. Listen. I trust that they are not as bad as what we've been seeing, but I also trust that they're not as good as I think they could be either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's okay to accept the reality, and the reality is we have a striving but bad defense. The effort, I can give my boys credit. I see the effort. So a part of me is like, all right, what's not clicking? Is it talent? I don't want to say these guys aren't talented, but I don't think that talent necessarily marries the scheme that they're asked, the roles that they're asked to fulfill in these schemes. You know what I mean? And so because of that, I'm saying, hey, as bad as y'all been playing, this team has nothing to play for. There's no incentive for them to win. They are injured all across the board. Listen, man. Chubba Hubbard, Chubba Bubba, Hubba Bubba. I don't give a damn, bro. You stop this. Listen, even if Andy Dalton, they can score 14, 20, I don't care, bro. Just handle this game, man. And I'm a fan. What's the name of this show? Fandom has no intelligence. And
I heard that.
This is a week that I'm going to exercise that. I don't care what happens in this game, as long as you shellac this team. This team is a bad team. And I know any given Sunday, but not this Sunday. And if it is, I'm going to be highly disappointed. And that's going to bring me down to earth about who we are. You get what I'm saying? And I'm willing to be there, but I just think that we are a much, much, much better team, even with our deficiencies. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. Defensively, I ain't got no game plan. Do what you've been doing. I don't care. I don't even care.
Yeah. What about you, Souf, man? What you think Witt should cook up? You know what I mean?
Listen,
try to contain this offense.
I've been consistent every time I get on here because we let Chuba Booba Howard and them boys. If you're a running back, they getting yards on us, man. You're getting yards. And every week I get on here and say we need to stop the running back. I don't know how they're gonna do it because they haven't done it yet. They did it against Cleveland. You stopped Jerome Ford and Deshaun.
Deontay Foreman and stuff like that.
Deontay Foreman, did he even play?
Yeah, he's the one that Jameis. Remember, Jameis did the little pitch on 4th and 1, and Luvu came up and stopped. Yeah, that was Foreman.
Yeah,
right
I mean, they did it that game, but that game. Yeah, I mean, that's the only game that they've stopped the run, really. Everybody else, any running back, they getting, 80, 90, 100 yards. So if they can stop Chuba Howard or Chuba Hubbard, and force Andy Dalton to sit back there in the pocket and do whatever he's going to do, it's going to be a nice game for us. I feel like it's going to be a nice game anyway because on the other side of the ball, we got my man right here, we got those two boys.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah, stop the run, make Andy Dalton beat you. Let the pass rush, Luvu, blitz, whatever,
Mhm.
get home, and it's gonna be by the third quarter, hopefully. He's sitting on sideline. He's sitting on sideline, and we're in the spaces chopping it up like, ha ha!
Yeah.
Told you.
Mhm.
Hold them to
So yeah,
14.
like
That's a strategy. If they can hold them to 14, I have nothing to worry. I'm
okay.
down, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hey, how much did the Browns score? 13?
13.
bro,
Cardinals score 14.
it was like a
Oh, we
late.
can do 14 then. Okay.
Listen, by the time they scored they touchdown, everybody was going to get beers and celebrate. Like, no, it didn't even matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but nah, if I'm with man this week, I'm gonna try some things. I'm gonna try some things early and often. And when I mean I'm gonna try some things, I'm getting back a McGee. I'm getting back a McGee. And I'm gonna put McGee out there with Bobby Wags, and I'm gonna move Louisville to the edge. I want to see what type of pressure we could create with those three linebackers on the field and Louisville at the edge spot. But also, this is a game where I'm bringing certain pressures. This is a game where I want everything to stay in front of me and stuff like that. If I'm a defensive back and stuff like that, keeping eyes on your man, keeping eyes on where that ball going and stuff like that, and continue to be aggressive because it hasn't been a lack of effort. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people would say, like, no, they're showing effort. It's just executing. We have to execute whatever with like he said something Thursday as far as communication. Like if we got to continue to dumb it down and to the point where it's so dumbed down that the players could just look at each other and know what they're doing. That's what I want. Like he said they got caught in a play when Mark Andrews ran like a corner route where he sent the player in too late and the communication was done. You know what I mean? So we got to clean up that type of stuff. So work on the communication. Like this is a game, I said it earlier, this is a get right game. This is a bounce back game, I should say. This is a game where you want to try certain things to see, you know, how can I move throughout this season? You know what I mean? Who can I really rely on and stuff like that, man? So if I'm with, man, I'm just keeping it simple, keeping the offense in front of me, and I'm gonna set certain pressures at certain times of the game. But I'm with you, South, man. Stop that run. Don't give them 2nd and 5s. Don't give them 3rd and 2s. Make them live in 2nd and 10s and 3rd and 8s the whole time. 3rd and 12s because we done sacked them. Stuff like that. So this is a game. If we sack Kyler Murray 7 times, I expect us to sack Dalton 7 times. That's just how I'm looking at it. And that's going to come from, you know, giving different looks and stuff like that, but keeping the communication simple, man. So that's our defense. That's my defensive game plan for Whit, man. What about hey, South, what you think? You said them 2 guys behind you. What you think Cliff should cook up? What should Cliff cook up this
Whatever
week,
he
South?
want.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
Okay.
whatever he want. Whatever he want to do. Besides, like some of the, there was a couple of plays in that Ravens game. I was like, why are you doing some weird stuff like that? Like when the coaches outcoach themselves and try to get like too cute sometimes, that's when I'm at home like, why are we running this weird play? Other than that, I know people have mentioned like it takes him like a couple of series to like get going. Like he's just doing like bland stuff at the beginning. Like he's just trying to like test the waters. I get it. I guess he probably should be more aggressive because your first 15 plays, you should. I was watching one of them shows in the morning, and it was a defensive dude who said it. He said the first 15 plays for them freaked them out always, every game, because you're gonna get out schemed in those first 15 games. It's not the players you got, it's just the scheme. You're gonna get out schemed. I feel like Cliff hasn't really out schemed them in the first 15 plays yet, if that makes sense. Like we score, yeah, of course we score because the team's been scoring. We might get a field goal, we might get a touchdown, but a couple of those drives are Jaden magic. Like he's doing Jaden things. But as far as like the actual play call, he's But to answer your question, Cliff can do whatever he wants as long as we score about 35, like we've been
Okay.
doing.
All right. What say you, Terrell? What do you think Cliff should cook up this week, man?
I mean, honestly, keep doing what you've been doing. I don't want. I mean, if you want to change something, I'm cool with it. If that's, I guess, aiding in his growth, Jaden's. But for the most part, man, like I ain't got no real critique with Cliff. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Do what you've been doing. It's been working, and I honestly have no problem with the slow starts either.
Yeah.
I feel like it's all purposeful. You know, I feel like he has a script for the first 2 or 3 drives, and he sticks to that script because ultimately Jaden still is a rookie, and each week he's facing a team that he's never faced before. Like until we start playing the divisional games, the second ones, it's factually each defense is going to be new to him. So I'm not truly concerned too much with the slow starts. I just feel like, it's all purposeful to get Jaden acclimated to that situation, to that specific game. And once he's like, all right, you settle, you know what I mean? Like you see what's going on. Then boom, let's turn it up. Let's start making the adjustments. And I mean, we clearly see it. It happens every game. So
Yeah, that's the one thing about Cliff, man. Like he's very good at in-game adjustments. I want to see him keep that up. Like after your first 15, hey, you get a look and you see how you can attack it, adjust to it, adjust. And that's one thing to go back to Witt is that I wish that he could in-game adjust like Cliff has been doing early on. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So yeah, man. As far as Cliff, man, I said it every week. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. We getting B-Rob back this week. Lean on him a little bit. His last outing, I want to say B-Rob had that 18 yards rushing, but he had 2 touchdowns against the Browns and stuff like that. Hey, Radar, I see you, man. 44-24. That's his prediction. Jaden gets his first 50-yard touchdown run. Hey, man. Hey, I'm right there with you, Radar. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, man, like keep the Panthers, guessing. You know what I mean? Like so far, and like even some of the players are saying, like it's a new game plan every week. It ain't the same game plan. So of course the Carolina's going to be guessing, but just keep them all balanced, man. Attack them where their weak points at. Continue to keep Terry involved. I really like Noah Brown, man. Zacchaeus, hey, listen, we extend drives last week, Zacchaeus. If you just secure a pass.
Hey, Smoke, I'm gonna jump in real quick. I'm my apologies. I gotta drop for a quick family emergency, but I wanted before I drop real quick. I just want to give my predictions because I think it's gonna be 42-14. Don't know how it's gonna happen. Don't care how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. That's just
I got you, man.
Listen,
hey, bro. Hey, go ahead, man. Hey, hope everything all well, man. Hey, I'm here, bro. So, yep, we good, man. So yeah, hey, so back to it, Souf. So basically, like I just want Cliff to keep it simple, man. Just keep it simple. Lean on B-Rob, lean on Eckler. I would like for him to start finding ways to implement Senate. I would like to find ways, not just in the blocking game, the run game, stuff like that, but find a way to get them a tight end screen or just something up the seams or something. Like we got some weapons that haven't been used yet. You know what I mean? Like, and he's one of them, man. So, Cliff, just keep it simple, man. So that's where we at with it, y'all. Defensive game plan, offensive game plan. It's basically just keep it simple, work on some things, fine-tune some things. This is a week where we get right, y'all. Like, we bounce back. I ain't going to say get right because I feel like the offense is right. The defense needs to get right. You know what I mean? But just bounce back, get back on the winning side of things, y'all. Like that's the key this week. Just get back on the winning side of things because next week could be something totally different, man. But let's attack these over and unders, man. And we're gonna do it, like I say, for all. Like when I say passing, I'm gonna do Dalton first, then I'm gonna do Jaden. When I do rushing, I'm gonna do Hubbard, then I'm gonna do, you know what I mean, vice versa. So let me ask you, Souf, you think Andy Dalton goes over or under 269 passing?
Under.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I think he's going to go under. Like he may hit the. I don't even think he's going to hit 200 this week. That's where I'm at with it.
Okay.
I don't even think Dalton is going to hit 200 this week. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, go ahead.
It depends on if Deontay Johnson plays. To me,
Mm-hmm.
if he plays, I can see him getting to like 220, 230. But was it 260?
269. Yeah.
No.
And let me ask you this though: why you said Deontay Johnson? Would you want to see St. Juice or Sanders on Deontay Johnson?
Sanders.
Me too. Because
St. Juice can handle Leggett.
Yep. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. What about Jaden? 269 over or under? Passing.
I think he's going 320 this week.
Hey, we on the same page so far. I said he gonna get his first 300-yard passing game. I said it was gonna be last week, but now I really feel confident this week. He's gonna get his first 300-yard game Sunday passing, man. All right, okay, let's move on. Rushing, man. Chuba Hubbard. Well, I'm gonna say as a team for them, not just one player, as a team. Do you think the Panthers eclipse over or under 123 rush yards?
As a team?
As a team.
Probably under.
I'm right there with you. But like I thought you was going to lean a little towards your over because we still giving up over 5-something yards a carry and stuff like that. If they getting 100+ rush yards, we gonna be sitting here watching this whole game all the way to the clock 0 to figure out what went wrong, man. Like I feel like, remember I told you a couple weeks ago before you went out, this is a game, South, where if you got errands to run in the 6 o'clock hour, go run them, bro, because this game will be over. Like real talk. It started at 4 or 5. By 6 o'clock, you're gonna be like, you know what? I need to go pick this order up, or I need to go fill up the tank, or whatever it is, man. If they getting over the 100-yard rushing mark, man, for this week, hey, I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned with this defense. If we allow the Panthers to do that, I understand Hubbard is the number 2 or number 3 rusher in the football right now. But no, you bottle him up. You take that away, Whit. You take that away. What about for us? You think we go over or under?
Over.
Oh,
Hey,
man, we aligning, man.
If B-Rob is back, it's going to be over. Even if he's not back.
I think it's the 13 jersey. I think it's the 13 jersey. They call 13 a baker's dozen. I think that's what's giving us the good juju. I'm right there with you. I'm smashing the over as a team, bro, for the 123 because, hey, Radar said it. He think Jaden get his 50-yard touchdown run this week. You know what I mean? I'm right there with it. But I want B-Rob. Like, I understand he coming off the knee stuff. I want to see 16, 18 carries. I want to see Eckler with his 8 to 10. And Jaden, do what you got to do. Like, the one thing I'm going to say is, though, Cliff, for the love of me, these RPOs when you got Jaden running up the middle, you just scrap them. It's either going to be a straight handoff or nothing. Like just scrap it. I don't need him getting hit by 320-pound defensive tackles, 260-pound linebackers. Like, no, just scrap anything up the middle, man, and try to find a way to get him to the edge a little bit more, man. So, hey, man, I think we smashing the under on the Panthers passing at 269. We smashing the under on the Panthers rushing at 123 as a team. We smashing the over for Jaden at 269, and we smashing the over for the Commanders on rushing at 123. That's the over, y'all. Hey, what about sacks? Do you think that the Panthers sacked Jaden 2 times, over or under?
2 times?
Yeah.
Under.
It's the 13. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's the 13. It's the under, man. It's the under. I don't think he's getting touched this week. Like, if he has a sack, I'm constantly saying it's from him escaping the pocket and running to the sideline and just not getting to the line again. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, to the line of scrimmage, I should say. So man. Like, I don't see the Panthers sacking us over 2 times, man. What about us to Dalton? Do you think we sack Dalton more than 2 times or under?
Listen, I mentioned this earlier. I think this is going to be the best game the D-line has played. I think also it's Frankie's and Chin's back to Carolina game, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, back against Carolina, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going into Carolina. Yep, I got you.
I think it's got to be over. I think as a team they get 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm smashing the over on that, man. I said 7 earlier. I said if we sack Kyler 7 times, why not? Why can't we get the Dalton 7 times? You know what I'm saying? So I'm smashing the over on that, and if I had to place a number on it, I'm gonna put it right there with you at 5, man. It's the 13, y'all. I'm telling you, we're in agreement today. It's the 13. I'm gonna keep on showing it, man. But all right, let's go INTs. You think the Panthers pick off Jaden 1 time over or under the interceptions, man? Do you think the Panthers get 1 interception against us?
No. Under.
Okay. And I told y'all earlier. I told y'all earlier, man. Like when it come to me, I believe they don't get 1 against us, and then I'm gonna go into the opposite way where Andy Dalton, hey man, we getting close to Halloween. Pass that candy out.
We getting 2.
Okay, so South can put a number on it. We going over on us, man. We got 2, man. So, hey, man. So, listen, we about to wrap this up, man. We're gonna leave y'all with our final score predictions. Man. South, I'm a lean on you, bro. What? Let me hear that final score prediction, bro, for Sunday.
38-13.
That's 25, right? That's 25 point. Hey, that's BTA, man. And if you don't know, you know what I mean, just look up what BTA mean, man. It's a kid-friendly show, man. That is BTA. Hey, listen. You say 35-13? No, 38-13. 38-13. 38-13. Hey. I think we touched 40 again this week. I really do. I think this team left so much on possibly a top 3, top 4 team in the NFL and Baltimore. They left a lot of meat on the bones. Pause. According to, you know what I mean? Like they left a lot of meat on the bone out there Sunday, man. I think they hungry. From everything I heard from all the players in the locker room, you know, after the game, doing practice this week, from the coaches. Like, I think, man, this team is like, you know what? We getting back on track. So my final score prediction, I'm going to say 42-16. Commanders, the good guys. That's what we doing. 42-16, man. And I'm going to close it with my – hey, listen, E-Money getting 1, y'all. I don't care what y'all say. I put the jersey back on. E-Money will have more than 4 snaps this week. DQ, I know he will get more than 4 snaps with. Give my man some bump this week. And he possibly get the garbage time bump when we up 42-16 in the 4th quarter. You know what I mean? So, listen, 42-16 Commanders. Hey, listen, man, we getting back on track. Hey, man, I appreciate all of y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? Go ahead and subscribe to Red Zone in the Lab, and I'm going to leave y'all. Hey, South, you got to need one more word because I'm going to leave it out with one more word. You got one more word you want to say, South?
It's nice to be a fan right now, man. I just, you know, it's nice. It's nice. It's a different feeling because, like, my dad been a fan for 30 some odd years. He watches every single thing he could get his hands on YouTube, man. Like all the shows. He's never been like that before. I've never seen him do that. And it's nice, dude. I like pull up and he'll be on the couch watching, like CBS or whatever. And talking about the Skins or the Commanders. And he's just sitting there watching it, man. I'm like, man, it's nice. Hasn't happened before. It's just nice being a fan right now. I hope everybody's enjoying, what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Hey, man. So, yeah, I'm going to leave y'all with that, man. And leave y'all with my little saying, man. Don't look back. You're not going that way. Catch us next Friday, man. Fandom has no intelligence, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to say it again. Don't look back. You're not going that way. And that's for my whole fan base. Anything in the past, hey, just forget about it. We moving forward. We got 5 and we alive. Y'all have a good one. Peace.